Alright, hi everyone, this is Andy, and today we are playing the amazing dating simulator. So, it only has a little music, so I'm gonna just, voice, text speed, voice volume, okay, let's start. I am so excited. Disclaimer: this game's a fan made and is in no way officially affiliated or endorsed by Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Alright, please do not reach out or harass anyone on Glitch's Productions team about this game. Alright.
Okay, welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator, a slice of lifestyle school settling where anything and everything is possible.
That's great.
I'm Kane, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the Amazing Digital Academy.
Amazing Digital Academy, alright.
Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher.
We're pulling pranks on teacher. That's good.
Become a straight A student or a rule-breaking delinquent.
I don't know what that means. I'm not very good at English. Kind of.
All this while possibly finding love along the way. Alright, I allow that, but enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform will you be donning?
Oh, it's asking my gender. So, I guess I'll stick to skirt.
Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you?
Alright. My name? My name is Andy.
Andy, huh? Are you sure you like that name?
Yep, that's my name.
Alright then, Andy. Then let's head inside.
Very great, woohoo! Hi, my name is Andy. I'm a transfer student to the Amazing Digital Academy. Oh, so we're doing this like DDLC. Okay. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives.
What could they
did? Okay, after I said goodbye to all of my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. Today is my first day at this new school. So am I gonna be bullied or... I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger, so where's the teacher? As I step into the room to let in any other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king of chess. It makes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be...
Hello, my name is Kinger.
Alright.
You must be pleased to meet me.
I really am pleased. Yeah, thanks, Kinger. Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of a genuine sense of excitement.
Good morning, students. On the dock today, we have a new student named... what's your name again?
Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I look forward to learning with you all, and I hope we can all be friends. I'm Andy, don't mess with me, and we'll be good. Oh, alright. I'm Andy, and I'm always down for a good time. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Righty. Oh, go on and take any open seat, Andy. Most of our students don't bite.
Most of Jax would bite me. Jax would bite me for sure. That's hilarious. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. I can imagine. I can really imagine. I take a moment to think of who to sit by. I take a seat next to the girl in colorful hat and sailor uniform that's Pomni. I sit next to the shy-looking girl with a comedy mask and a ribbon body. Gangle. I sit next to the mismatched figure with a bored look on her face. Suable. I sit down next to the cherry-looking rag doll in front of the class. I sit down in teacher's chair. I'll go with Ragatha because holy, she's so cute. Wow. Oh my god. I must save this. And preferences, maybe a little bit music, because there's no sound and voice. I mean, I couldn't get. Alright, return. She's so cute! Look at her! Okay, I'm gonna date her. Today. Oh wait, why did I choose... I chose girls. Anyway, that's not a problem. I hope. To the game. I take my seat next to the ragdoll girl in a blue skirt and vest. She's paying such close attention to the lecture. I hesitate to introduce myself, not wanting to disturb her. To my surprise, she takes the initiative once Mr. Kinger pauses to write some English letters on the board, a friendly smile on her face. Hi, Gustav. My name's Ragatha. I'm the class representative, so you can talk to me if there's anything you need, like an extra pencil or dealing with Jax if he gives you a hard time. Anything at all. I can tell she's trying very hard to make me feel comfortable and like part of the class. As a transfer student, I appreciate the effort. Oh my god, she's so cute! Well, that's not very nice, Raggy. That mouthing me to the new kid. Based on the grin on the purple rabbit's face, this must be the Jax that Ragatha's talking about. Jax! She cries out, exasperated. You're in class. Don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, Nilby, if you want to be the perfect straight A student, you can trust the Raggets to make that happen. Alright? Oh, thanks, Jax. That's oddly nice of you. But you're gonna bore everyone to tears and nobody's gonna wanna hang out with you. His grin fades to an obstinate smirk as he continues. I couldn't quite read that, I know. Don't mind me. Now, if you want to have real fun, be cool, and be loved by everyone, I'm the guy to talk to. Ragatha's frown grows deeper as Jax keeps talking, interrupting him with her own rebuttal. I don't think Andy wants to go around pulling pranks on everyone, and I really don't think... Jax interrupts her again. These two must have some sort of history, leaping into any gap in one another's argument to breathe one another. Yeah, I bet the new kid wants to spend all day reading textbooks. Good one, Ragatha. Actually, I'm good with that, personally. Jax offers a humorless laugh as he mocks her to her face. Well, that's better than being a jerk all the time. The two keeps interrupting and talking over one another. How has nobody noticed the escalating argument at the front of the classroom? They got used to it, don't worry. Evidently, I'm the only one who wants to end this argument. I can enjoy a good prank. No, what's wrong with being a good student? She's so cute! Ragatha smiles a friendly smile, turning to me with a look of genuine gratitude before turning to face Jax again. See, Jax? People like Andy wants to focus on their academics. Jax rolls his eyes and walks away if he's bothered about losing the argument. He hides it well. Ragatha leans over to me. Oh, alright, we're both girls. If you want, can I give you a tour of the school during our lunch break? She pauses for a moment. Only if you want it, though. I totally get wanting to be left alone on your lunch break. Break. What the actual hell? My English just... Alright. Well, she may not be the most assertive member of our class, but I can tell her smile and positivity are genuine. A part of me is excited to start our class tour, but another part of me worries that if I tell Ragatha that, her doting on me might start to smother me. Alright. It's still morning. Um, I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something bursts into the room.
Principal Kane, how exciting to have you in our class today.
Oh, Kane? The new figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor-sharp teeth. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school.
Kinger, class, how do you do?
Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With a sound like porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slam shut. Oh, alright, this seed. His eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects.
Andy, wasn't expecting you here.
Why? Manic enthusiasm suffices his voice as he points his cane at me.
Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make the school interesting.
He pauses for a moment, rubbing the base of his chin. Contemplation for a moment. Is there a reason you're here, Kane? Zubul speaks to him like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. Oh, they ripped the other arm because of their limbs. Okay. Kane perks up.
That's right. The reason I'm here to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience, one filled with fun, danger, adventure.
He begins to list
horror, danger, and the fruit cake.
I know the references. He begins to list more and more descriptions, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying.
And most of all, interesting to our studio audience.
He turns towards the window and stares out of it for a moment. Fourth wall. Is he addressing somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside. A cat voice just... Oh my god. Alright. That's new.
However, the numbers are in, students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I'll tell you that means the end of school life as we know it.
Kane bites on his hands and mock horror. I couldn't understand what he's kind of saying. The class and Kingo play along, gasping at this revelation. Gangle looks ready to burst into tears.
However, my sweet-tooth students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way.
At this point, the sharp-toothed bubble next to him pipes up.
How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President?
Kane shots the bubble a confused look, but hits it straight a moment later.
You see, my little Tomer Emeralds, that's one thing no academy around here has ever had.
A cast of colorful characters. A competent principal. Adequate funding? Kane shakes his head. But we never saw Pomni and Gangle. Yet. Oh, right. Kane shakes his head.
Wrong, and surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about.
Which one?
No school around here has had a culture festival celebrating the unique talents of its students. So I, being your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture festival this side of the Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean? Alright.
Make it flashy, we gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Egads, I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage.
He is... Alright.
Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you the list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days, break a leg or 2.
Okay, so we are gonna prepare a culture festival. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darts out of the room, disappearing from view as it leads to its appointment.
Alright, class, let's see what roles Kane assigned to EGU for the culture festival.
It's okay. Kinger lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read aloud.
Ragava, as a class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival proceeds with no issues.
You can count on me.
Zubul and Gangle, your two will work on art to promote the festival.
Art, alright.
We have a pretty big school here. Are you sure? So we'll need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival.
Ah! Oh my god! She's so cute!
I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else.
So, just 3 dots.
Pomni and Jax, look up what a culture festival is.
What? Huh, Pomni!
Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters?
No, I like his idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with for her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragged. Wait, what? What? If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragged. Alright.
Jax!
Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet.
Please stay quiet, Jax.
The class erupts into chaos as Zubul and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to find out what a culture festival is. Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to pay attention. Alright. For his part, Mr. Kinger seems to content to let the students begrumble themselves. Maybe he didn't have the rest of his lessons planned and it's just waiting out the lunch bell. The bell rings. As if I had surmounted it by thinking of it. The lunch bell sounds, everyone drops their arguments and files out of the classroom. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch. Oh, mannequins! Okay. After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces around me. There was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. I picked up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit down. Still, as I scanned the bustling lunchroom, I didn't recognize anyone from class. I think Ragged wanted to give me a tour to school. I guess I could just take my lunch back to the classroom. I sat alone. There's nobody I felt particularly close to. Yeah, I can sit alone. I'm just that kind of student. I found a seat at an empty table and set my food down there. Oh, there's 17 minutes already. Apparently today was pork cutlet day, but by the time I got in front of the line, all the pork cutlets had already been taken by other students. Blah, 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 blah. Slice of stale pizza and a chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I sigh, this is just like my old school. I sit alone. Yeah, just like my old school. When the lunch bell finally rings, I step out of the lunch room and head to afternoon classes. They're uneventful. Last bell rings and it's time to go home. What a boring day. Yeah, Mom, I had a boring day. School was chaotic, but yeah. I walked to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mom turns to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. Wait! Kane didn't tell what we need to do for the festival. Kane forgot us. Oh my god. As I gather my things, a familiar doll walks up to me. Ragatha! Hi, Andy. You're getting ready to head back for the day? Yep. Ragatha looks around a bit, seemingly working up the courage to ask something. You know, if you wanna, I could walk you back today. How does that sound? Yeah, sure thing. Oh, awesome. She beams. Wait, the school looks so good though. Let me just show you like this. Because my camera just... Alright, let's do this. How about I just open the lights? Yep. Maybe that's better. Yeah, kind of. Alright, Ragatha and I make our way to the front doors of the school. Hey, Andy. She looks at me as if she just remembered something very important. This is your first night here, right? Sure. Night? I mean, it's technically my first day here. The sun has barely begun to set, so I don't know why she's saying first night. I'll show you to the dorms then. She gives me a polite smile. I hate to let her down, but actually, Ragatha, my parents are picking me up today. Ragatha gives me a confused look. Are you sure about that, Andy? I think I am. I'm not sure why she's questioning that. But as she asks me the question, I try to remember what my parents said about picking me up today. I begin to discover worrying gaps in my memories. Yes, that's better. Did my mom or my dad drop me off? Was it someone else? Uh-oh. What does the car that I was dropped off in look like? What do my parents look like? Oh, holy shit. I begin to hyperventilate as I realize if it weren't for seeing my own reflection in the mirror when I was washing my face in the bathroom this morning, I would never remember what I looked like. What? What's happening to me? In the corner of my eyes, abstract patterns begin to fade in and out of existence. It's okay, Andy. Everyone goes through this the first day of their here. My breath begins to steady. The abstract patterns fade. Things start to feel. Well, normal definitely isn't the world, but at least a little more okay. They do? Yeah, it's this weird thing. Nobody really knows how it works. Most of us can't even remember our names. Our own names. Well, at least I managed to remember my name. Unless somebody else made that up for me. No, that's ridiculous. Are you sure? Are you sure, player? Are you sure? I made that name for you. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone ever leave campus. So just go inside and sleep on the floor of our homeroom? No, Kane actually built us a set of dorms to stay in, she says, offering a hand. Something to give us a break from the old rigmarole of going from class to class. I take her hand. Ah, that's the first episodes. Alright. I'll lead you there, don't worry. Ragatha smiles gently as she leads me by my hand to a building nearby. Alright, Pomni. Okay. Zubul. Oh, okay, alright. That's fine. Just by glancing at the doors, I can tell who stays there. Vibrant red and blue door has to be Pomni's room. Another door is sleek with bright geometric shapes all over it. That has to be where Zubul stays. I could pick Jax's door out of a crowd. It's darker than the others and crisscrossed with black and yellow script caution tape. This one's Jax's. Ragatha stops at a Rusty-style door before processing. This is my room, Andy. She smiles. I'm the class rep and the resident assistant here. So if you have any trouble with any of your dorm mates or need anything for your room, I'm your gal. She gives a jovial swing of her arm, sliding her door open. Oh! It's so cute! Horses! Oh my god! Bless this mess. The inside is adorned with dollies. A thick blue duvet covers her bed, and I think I even see a tea set on her right dresser. Aww. My door's always open. As we stand there, Jax walks by. Oh my god. He gives Ragatha a vexed grin. Or it would be if I could trust Jax not to put a centipede in my room. Jax gives her an offended look. Oh. Come on, Ragatha, pranking the Re-A. I can't believe you think so little of me. Re-A? Okay. He says, barely hiding a sadistic grin. Oh my god, he definitely did. Ignore him. She pauses for a moment. And if you don't want to wake up to a centipede in your room, don't let Jackson. Jax lets out a dark chuckle as he overhears her, unlocking his door before stepping inside. She waits a few moments to make sure he's out of earshot before lowering her voice. But seriously, as long as you're not Jax, you're welcome to come visit me. as long as you're not Jax. Alright. If you need to relax or talk to somebody or just want to say hi, let's go find your room, new Steph. We walk side by side until we find a new door that doesn't apparently belong to anyone else here. Oh, this door is substantially less impressive than the doors to all the other rooms. A plain oak door with my name on a brass nameplate. Andy. I couldn't come up with a more boring door if I tried to imagine one. Raggedy turns towards me, noticing my disappointment. Hey, looks can be deceiving. Maybe it's really nice inside. I twist the handle and pull the door open. Let's see. Alright. The laptop or PC or what is this? The room looks normal. Empty. Oh, that's better. Really empty. The walls are plain and unadored. A grey mattress sits on a cheap-looking wooden bed frame. Oh my god. A door decorated with the school's logo has been. That's school's logo. Oh, I'm really glad that my duet's not like this. As well as a pair of plain white pillows. In the back corner, an aging wooden desk has been set up with a few sheets of paper, a set of number 2 pencils, and some ballpoint pens in blue and black. Not even any pens in my favorite colors. Aww. Right, my favorite color is purple. Well, there's a lot of room to customize. She walks around in a vast emptiness of my room, to plain walls making it seem even bigger and emptier than it is. Yeah. I rub a hand across the back of my neck. Can we go back and hang out in your room for a bit? I really don't want to be alone here. I'm really sorry, Andy, but Kate doesn't want us in each other's room after the sun's down. Oh. Alright. Because that's Kate. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh. Huh. She offers an apologetic smile. I know it's a silly rule, but he says that since this is supposed to be a family-friendly environment, he doesn't want us in each other's rooms at night. Alright, especially Gangle and Zubul, right? She backs out of my room, crossing her arms across his chest with an enormous giggle. I technically shouldn't even be in your room right now. The rest of our conversation continues with her standing in the hallway and me in my dorm. So that's it for today. Yeah, I mean, you know where school's, right? And you remember all the places I showed. You didn't show. I not. Yeah, she showed. It's a lot to take in, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I got it from here, I guess. Ragged nods. Wait, did she show me the other places? I'll just... if you want to find how does that sound? This is your first here. Oh yeah, I'll show you the dorms. Alright. Ragged nods with a weak smile. Good, that's good. We stand there. Awkward. The conversation has definitely dried up. Neither of us knows what to say next. I'll see you in class tomorrow. Well, I can walk with you to class tomorrow if you'd like. I nod, that's something at least. Yeah, you know, if you aren't too busy being class rep or resident assistant. She smiles. Oh, as that means. Alright. Well, as class rep, I'm supposed to help new students get acclaimed to our academy. So I can definitely make time for you tomorrow. I smile back at her as we exchange goodbyes and I close my door. Maybe things will be alright. What about I abstract the night? I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. In my dreams, I see Ragged. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on, as if overwritten by some remote console. Oh. Alright. But it's still night. It's still night. The room to my door flies open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. Doesn't that violate some sort of building safety code?
Hello, my darling toy box characters!
Principal Kane announced from what sounds like the hallway. Ah, well, time to investigate. Alright. Kane, what the Wait, Kane, what the F are you trying to pull this at late at night?
Zubo.
His laugh is fast.
I know that laugh.
His laugh is fast, forced, and manic, as if he's used to this treatment but none too pleased by this.
Zubo. You're lucky I even let you get sleep.
This he blurts out in a harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor.
I'm here because even with the culture pair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting numbers that the Academy needs us to. Which is why I've secured us a sponsorship.
Yay, a sponsorship. Looks great. He stretches out the last word using some sort of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his words.
Without further ado, I introduce you all to...
A drum roll plays from somewhere in the background. It literally did. But I'm wearing headphones. Raggedy looks a little more awake, but the rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep to understand what exactly Principal Kane is talking about.
Wacky Watch!
Yay! The Wacky Watch.
You see, the vendors for Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their products, but now we have the perfect settling, teen drama.
But we're adults. I'm actually...
Now, Gangle.
She's actually 26. Wait. Yeah. I hope. She was 26.
Now, Gangle, I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of affixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists.
Oh! Each of us glanced down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there? That's Kane's magic. Get used to it, ING. When the... is... no.
And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrists with a very special adhesive.
Alright.
As if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them.
What the hell does that mean? I can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Alright. Pomni tugs at her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wristwatch stays affixed. Her clothes stretching like a rubber band as she pulls at the watch. Oh no, Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sign. I'm sorry. Kane, I can't remove the arm with the Wacky Watch. What the F? Ah. Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues this monologue. Where's Jax? Anyway.
You see, my turtle doves.
Alright.
In order to secure and funding we need to make it to day 5 and the culture fair, I need you wearing the Wacky watches at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all you to do ad reads, but it is only a prominent importance that none of your insult will try to disable your Wacky watches. Alright, good luck with school life. Can't wait to see what you do at the culture fair. Bye! Yay! Hooray!
Stretches out the last syllable as his body falls into itself infinite numbers of times, disappearing from sight. Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes.
I don't want a Wacky Watch.
Seeing the situation unfolding before her, Pomni pipes up.
Oh, she's so cute.
Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Honey goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat feature.
That's kind of nice.
Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. Everyone's doors closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. Hey, what the heck? Why is there a wacky watch on my arm? Why is there a watch stuck on my arm? Don't mind me reading wrong, alright? I decide to hide in my room before Jax looks for someone to take out his frustration. I flick my dorm lights off as I close my door. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from Ragatha. Her portrait is outlined in golden dedicated cheese and RRA. Hey, Andy. Her profile photo. I just wanted to check, on you after the whole wacky watch thing. I guess I'm doing pretty okay, Ragatha. Just getting used to how things work here. I get that. Showing up to the school, losing your memories, and now the wacky watch. It's a lot for anyone to take in. You're telling me. There's a few moments before Ragatha responds. Well, if you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here. Thanks, I'll have to take you up on that. Oh, really? Yeah, it's nice to talk with you. That's kind of you to say, Andy. I can't read! Bro, maybe I can make you tea sometime this week, between all this culture fair stuff. That sounds nice. Cool. Did she just send a smiling sunglasses emoji? Yeah, I thought that too. Well, Ragatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but she's 30. Bro, she's 30. Well, Ragatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but it seems like she genuinely wants to help me to fit in here. At least I have one friend at the school. Yay. Day 1. Oh, complete. We completed day 1. Hooray. And it cost 37 minutes. I yawn as I awake in my room. The clock on my wacky watch says it's morning. But the only way I can tell is from the sliver of sunlight peeking from under my door. I slide my school-issued pajamas off and look in the closet. Yes, I cannot even read at this rate. Oh. Principal Kane, I guess. A series of perfectly pressed school uniforms are there with a little tag on the sleeve of the nearest one. I take a closer look. Yes, Principal Kane. Looks like Kane left me a note.
Hi Andy, this is Principal Kane. As part of your stay at our lovely academy, you have been provided a set of uniforms, free of charge. The price of your dorms also included in your tuition payment. Looks like you and Ragatha are off to an absolutely fantastic start. Good on you for befriending the valedictorian, class representative, and residence assistant. What the actual heck? Ragatha has a lot of people she's almost friends with, but it looks like you two might be building something genuine. Good luck. Oh, he's trying to, go and ask her out. As I pull my uniform over my wacky watch, I glance down at it. I have text from Ragatha. Are we still walking to school this morning? Yep. It takes no time for me to find her door, though Ragatha's already standing outside of it. Alright. It's a cold fall morning. Ready to walk to school with me, Andy? She takes my hand in here as we begin our walk. Yeah, what did Kane say to you, huh? She's surprisingly warm. I guess I thought she'd be as cold as the outside. I mean, she looks like a rag doll, but she's as warm as any human. Did you sleep well last night? Yeah, before Kane interrupting. Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking. Still up for tea later? Yeah, I think so.
Right, maybe this evening. I think there's still some in the student log. Student log? Oh, I guess I hadn't shown you that yet. It's in the dorm building. I'll show you tonight. I smell it. Tonight? Alright. I smile at Ragatha. She seems really eager to make plans. I remember Kane's note from this morning mentioning she has a lot of almost friends. I wonder if maybe she's just lonely. Lonely. Oh no, where did I get that? Well, let's get going before we end up late for class. Late for end up late to class. Bro, can't speak, I can't read. She pulls me along, walking at a brusque pace as we head to the school entrance. It looks so good. So, how do you like the school so far? What the fuck? I shrug. Don't know, haven't been here long enough to really form an opinion. She nods. Oh, right, well, I'm sure you'll come to love it here. I'm not so sure about... Messages has been coming to my phone. I'm not so sure about that, but I guess it wouldn't really feel like I was talking to Ragatha. Bro, are you Ragatha, unless I was also dealing with her relentless optimism. Just wait for me a little and... Alright, I came back after the messages. I'm not so sure about that, but I guess it wouldn't really feel like I was talking to Ragatha unless I was also dealing with her relentless optimism. She laughs nervously. Last time I was late, they locked the entrance. I had to wait outside for hours until somebody noticed I wasn't in class. Then Kane had to unlock the doors for me. I give her a worried look. That's messed up. Nobody even noticed you were gone. No, wait, I mean, she backpedals, crossing her arms. It was an honest mistake. Alright. As we step into the school, she turns to me. Alright, Andy, quiz time. Do you remember where our homeroom class is? I think for a moment. Up the main stairs and to the right? To the left, actually. I totally understand you not remembering, though. There was a lot to take in yesterday. Yeah, whatever, blah blah. Aside from us two, Kinger's the only one in class.
Oh, Ragatha. Hi, Andy. Good to see you two are getting along.
He glances down at my hand, which Ragatha is still holding. Alright. She pulls it away, embarrassed. Just showing them the ropes. The way she pulls back reminds me of how she stepped out my dorm last night. She just obeys the rules and scares. Oh, my poor baby. I wonder if... No, wait, what? The way she pulls back reminds me of how she stepped out of my dorm last night. What were you thinking, Andy? It's probably nothing. I take my seat next to her, and Ragatha goes back to her cherry self, constantly raising her hand and answering questions as Kinger quizzes the class of his lessons. Well, at least she gets along with the teacher. Yay! If I ever fall behind in English, I know whose notes to borrow. As the bell to dismiss morning class rings, we get up to leave, but Kinger asks Ragatha to stay back. I wait for her by the door. They only speak for a moment, Ragatha nodding before turning to leave. Kinger told me Kane wants to meet with me to discuss his expectations for the Culture Festival. Wanna come with me? I nod. I think I'll grab some food first, but I'll meet you there. I grab the lunch of... Okay, why is it dark now? I grab the lunch of the day from the cafeteria before seeking out Ragatha, finding her outside of Kane's office tapping her food. Hey, sorry, I'm late, Ragatha. She notices me. She looks down at her shaking leg, embarrassed. Oh no, I'm shaking legs too. Oh no, Andy, I wasn't impatient or anything. I'm just nervous. Kane can be... She pauses to find the polite words for what she wants to say. A bit much. So I just try to get our meetings over as quick as possible. She laughs nervously. Oh no, that's... Oof. I nod. A bit much how? Oh, he asks you to host a game night and you say yes. And then he asks you to get all the latest gaming consoles and every board game in alphabetical order, even the really obscure ones. And if you try to say no, he just kind of stares at you. She shivers. That does sound pretty intense. Well, I'm here to help you, so how do I help? Just help me keep his expectations in check. She turns to the door, nervous. I really don't want to disappoint him, but I nod again. She definitely comes off as a people pleaser. Yeah, like me. I am a people pleaser. So, I know it sounds weird, and you can totally say no if it makes you uncomfortable. But if you can just, try to talk to Kane if he comes up with any unreasonable expectations. She looks back at me. I nod, and she lets out a big huff of nervous energy. But one thing she doesn't know, that I'm a freaking people pleaser too! But I won't be in this game. Bro, his office is kind of similar to the show's. Where was it? The 4th episode, I guess, when he talks to Gangle. Or no. There's B, a Bubbles picture. Yes. The door flies open, narrowly missing both of us. Wait. Alright. I'm recording from my phone, so it's kind of hard.
Well, if it isn't Ragatha and I&D again.
He smiles down at us, eyes bulging in excitement. I can really imagine that, don't worry.
Come.
He ushers us into his office. Principal Kane floats over to his desk before taking a seat behind it. Oh, alright.
Call me Charles Dickens. 'Cause I have great expectations. Go ahead and wow me, you two. Alright.
He leans back in his chair as we walk in, puffing on a bubble pipe. Again, I'm surprised he's allowed to do that on school grounds. Yeah, don't worry, he's Kane. But if he's the principal, then I guess he makes the rules here. Yeah, that's true. You wanted to talk to us about the culture fair, right, Kane?
That I did, class representative.
He takes a pipe out of his mouth as he leans forward.
We need a fire eater, a knife juggler, a cotton candy machine, street vendors for every type of Japanese food. Oh, I want a realistic reenactment of the story of 47th Ronin, a line of dancing Jason. Oh, God, what does that even mean? Young lady, I have heard rumor that the Prime Minister of Japan himself may be in attendance.
Kane opens his hands as miniature fireworks go flying about the room. Well, Kane, Ragged is struggling. My time to step up. Sounds adorable, Kane. Ragged and I will get started on that. Yeah, I can do that. Kane, don't you think that's a bit too much to ask? Ragged doesn't respond, but nods stiffly.
Well, of course, my pupil. I was gonna provide the food myself.
Please. Principal Kane shakes his head as he regains his composure. He stretches his chin again.
But now that I think about it, I don't see a practical way for you to do any of those things I asked you for.
Is he actually starting to see reason?
You know what? You two take the rest of the day off to start planning. I'm gonna completely revoke my plan.
Principal Kane laughs manically before dismissing us.
Go on, you two. Have fun with the rest of your day. I'll be in touch.
He kicked us out? Alright, that's fine. Really, Principal Kane's chaotic office. Very chaotic. She wipes her brow. Thanks for helping me manage Kane's expectations today, Andy. Wait, I must save this. I forgot to save.
But what happens if I just say, yeah, we can all do that, don't worry, Kane. Maybe we'll see it another time. I nod. You really came through for me. She looks down at me with a warm smile. Since Kane gave us an early day to start on planning, do you want to meet in the student long while we go over the culture fair plans? Sounds good. Great, let's get going then. She offers a hand, which I take. Yay! Dude, what are we doing? Come on, Andy. Since Kane let us out so early, the weather's gonna be a lot nicer. I guess I didn't think of that. Huh. Oh, yay! We strolled out into the autumn air. It was a lot less cold than this morning. Well, Andy, we haven't had weather this nice since summer. I can't deny the weather's pretty nice. And I know with your help, the culture fair will be a huge success. She jovially swings her arm as she talks to me, just like when she was showing me the dorms. She is just happy, isn't she? Oh, my baby. Well, let's at least start planning the fair before we say it's gonna be a success. She smiles back at me. Yeah, of course. It's just nice to have some help. I was really nervous I'd have to organize this whole thing on my own. That'd be pretty stressful. Yeah, hopefully we can share the burden of organizing the culture fair pretty evenly. Alright. I take a seat in the student long, a cup of tea that Ragatha made me in my hat. Yay, we're getting tea like we talked. Wait, what are those? I don't think that is the thing I think it is, but anyway. Ragatha went to her room to grab some things, but it's been a while since she left. Oh no. They're Jack. Oh, Pomni! I thought Jax was gonna come. To my surprise, the first person to walk in is Pomni. Hi. I wave to her.
Hi, Andy. Here for dinner?
Dinner? I was actually gonna meet with Ragatha as if surrounded by my words, Ragatha walks in, carrying a paper bag of groceries. Hi, Andy. She gives me a friendly wave. Hey, Ragatha, weren't we gonna have tea and prepare for the culture festival? She puts a palm to her forehead. Ugh, I knew I was forgetting something. Wait, then what? Huh? Sorry, Andy, I kind of forgot that me and Pomni make dinner in the long every Tuesday. I suddenly feel really awkward. Oh, am I interrupting something or... No! They say at the exact same time. I mean, if you want, you can join us for dinner. That would be okay. Ragatha and Pomni exchange a quick look before nodding. Oh, they were dating on Tuesdays. Alright. Yeah, you know what they say, Andy. Variety is the spice of life. I nod. I don't know what that means, but that must be something good. Okay, Ragatha, well, I didn't bring anything to cook, so I'm just gonna work on ideas for the culture fair, I guess. That sounds great, Andy. I'm excited to see what you come up with. The two of them get to work swiftly as they make spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Wait, was that a reference too? But Pomni can't cook. How's that possible? Ragatha sets the weather, yeah, that's water, idiot. Water to boil and hands Pomni a jar of sauce to heat up. Even as Pomni pours the sauce into the pot and starts one of the burners to warm it up, Ragatha eyes her nervously because she cannot cook. Pomni must be a pretty bad cook if Ragatha doesn't even trust her to heat up pasta sauce on the stove. I can imagine. Oh, wait. There they are. Oh, no, wait, wrong. Yay!
My little Pomni and Ragatha. Oh, right, my camera is kind of pretty bad. But if I just do like that and yeah, maybe. Oh no, wait. Let me just. Yep. I accidentally dropped the camera. My phone. Yay! There are my Pomni and Ragatha! Yippee! I also have a Ragatha drawing here. A lot. I kinda love Ragatha though. Yay! So you're gonna stay here as we play. That's right. Uh-huh. Pomni must be pretty bad. Yes. No time to think about all that, though. I begin to jolt ideas down in my notebook for the Culture Festival. Oh no! I forgot to grab something to stir the pasta with! Okay. She says, clutching her hair. Andy, Pomni, can you guys hold things down while I go grab something from my room? Well, I was trying to work on ideas, but I was struggling to come up with any ideas anyways. Why not? You'll be fine for a few minutes, Ragatha. Good, thanks, Andy. Just try not to burn the place down, you two. Please. Yeah. Well, I'm a good cook, so I try my best to hold things down, watching the pasta water and making sure the pasta sauce is heating evenly. But within a few minutes, the student lung is filled with the unpleasant smell of burning tomatoes. No, Pomni, what did you do? I turn to Pomni. Hey, Pomni, is the sauce supposed to smell like that? She picks up the jar and looks at it. It says smoky romesco sauce. She reads directly off the label. Maybe it's supposed to smell like that. I shrug. That's not a sauce I've heard of before. I keep watching the pasta water. The smoky romesco sauce bubbles ominously next to me. Maybe if I turn up the heat it'll... No, Pomni! Do not do that. As Pomni twists the knob on the nearly antique stove range, it goes to maximum heat. Maybe you shouldn't do that, Pomni. Pomni, wait! Is it gonna, like, boom? It's all I managed to get out of it before flaming goes the pasta sauce. Oh no. She says, trying to turn it back. As she does, the knob comes off in her hand. She gives me a nervous look. The once appetizing looking smoothly romesco turns a truly unpleasant shade of orange, bubbling ominously, popping after growing bubbles and spurts of sauce bouncing out of the pot. It looks like something out of a cartoon which is called Drown. Just as the chaos builds to a... I don't know what those words are. Ragatha comes back into the lung. What the fuck did you guys do? Hey guys, how's it look? She spots the bubbling pot. Get out. Now, she's gonna blow. Pomni might as well fell Ragatha out, taking cover just outside of the lung. Moments later, the glass pot bursts with an audible noise inside the lung. Smoky romesco coating the window like a blood spatter in a TV crime drama. Alright, I love this. It looks like blood. Sorry, guys. What the fuck, Pomni? No, it's okay. No, it's okay. We were both supposed to take care of making dinner, so it's really both of our responsibility. But I was the one who set the burner so hot it made the sauce too. Pomni gestures around the room, walks coated in freshly exploded romesco sauce. That. I shrug. We all make mistakes, you know. If you say so, Andy. She turns to Ragatha. Take out? Ragatha nods. We'll have to find somewhere other than the lung to eat it, though. She gives me a meaningful look. Andy, your room's pretty open, right? By open, she means empty. Yay. But it's night! We cannot do that. I know anyways. Great! I'll order some food and Cane Dash. Food on Cane Dash. It's Betsy's. Ah! Ragatha makes a face. I guess that's fine. I'm down for anything. Probably not. Wait, what? Food on. Cane dash. Alright. Probably not. The food arrives in a few minutes and we spread it out on the floor of my room like an impromptu fast food picnic. We did that too in my school. In the dormitory. Oh, we look so cute! As Pomni and Agatha exchange jokes and memories about the school, my room feels just a little less empty tonight. But it's night time! I can't help but smile and laugh along with them as they tell stories about how Kinger forgot his notes to class once, or the one time Kane tried to take them on a field trip, but the bus clipped into the road and ended up in lower orbit. Is it the episode 2 reference? Time passes quickly as we finish our dinner. Ah. Hey, Andy. Thanks for letting us use your room. I nod. No problem. Yeah, Andy, it's pretty cool, huh, Pomni? Yeah, I guess so. Pomni checks her watch. Oh, wow. Is it really that late? I'm sorry. Ragatha checks her own watch. Oh, it's already past curfew. Sorry, Andy. We didn't even get any planning out done. Wait, Pomni heads out, but Ragatha lingers a few moments. Alright. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you mind waking up early tomorrow? We can go over plans for the culture fair, and I'll make you some tea. How does that sound? I consider the proposal for a second, then nod. Yeah, it's always tea. I love tea, but I love coffee more. You can do some coffee for me, Ragatha. Sounds good to me, Ragatha. Alright, I'll come get you so we can go to school bright and early. I nod. I'll be looking forward to it. Me too. See you tomorrow, Andy. Yay, bye-bye. Ragatha says, quickly gathering the trash from our meal before heading out.
Day 2 has ended. Congratulations!
Day 2 complete. Alright. I awake earlier than normal to a knocking on my door. What the fuck? That must be Ragatha. Hey, hi Andy. Ready for our morning meeting? Coming. I grumble, making my way over to the light switch and flicking it on before pulling on a uniform. I don't even bother to fix the wrinkles in it before pulling it over one shoulder and opening the door. Morning. I mumble. I look down. Ragatha already has her tea set ready. Wait, I'm taller than her? How is that even possible? Ragatha already has her tea set ready, all packed up in a carrying basket ready for the trek to school. The entire tea set is made from white porcelain and has cute floral designs. It seems to suit Ragatha. You know, a cup of Early Grey can have just as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. Really? And it's less likely to give you the jitters. Cup of Earl Grey. I don't know what that means. Wait. Earl Grey. This thing has caffeine on it. Wait, did I just... Oh, I do not want any sponsors or anything, so just... Even against the morning cold and how early she woke us up, Ragatha's relentless optimism shines through. Yay. Okay, well, let's head out then. I say, trying to match her enthusiasm, but unable to mask the tiredness in my own voice. She at least seems to appreciate the gesture. To make our way over to the school promptly. I'm surprised it's even open this early, but here we are. I start heading over to homeroom before bumping into Ragatha walking the opposite direction. Oh, sorry about that, Andy. Are we heading to homeroom? Actually, I was hoping we could go somewhere special.
We could go somewhere special. Special? What do you mean special? Special how? You'll see, she says happily, leading me down to the corridor. Well, I like that. We wander for a bit before she leads me down a dusty hallway that I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any students in. I don't remember Agatha showing me this part of the school during tutor. The fluorescent lights about us flicker ominously. After a few minutes, she walks up to a door, twists the handle, and with a creak, it opens. Alright, here it is. This is the place. Doesn't look all that special. So, what is this? This is the place I go when I feel overwhelmed. You overwhelmed? I say half sarcastically. Why? No, she can get overwhelmed. She is a human being too. Yeah, I know. I may seem like I have it all together, but sometimes I just really need to get away. I mean, I'm the class rep and the resident assistant. She laughs nervously. If anything goes wrong, it's basically my fault. Even class reps need time off, you know. I nod. Well, if you ever need to share your burdens, I'm here for you too. I really appreciate that, Andy, but I'm the one who volunteered to be class rep. As long as everyone else can be happy, maybe I can be happy too. Ragatha, can't help but feel bad for her. I know, right? Don't worry about me, Andy. I'm taller than I look. Now, let's get to work. Don't want the tea to get any colder. I nod again. I sit at a spare desk and pull out my school notebook, start writing down ideas. Ragatha goes over to another desk and begins making tea, pulling a canister of hot water out from her travel basket. It really reminds me Yuri from DDLC, who's making tea all the time. At this point in the idea process, no idea is a bad idea, so I just let any idea that strikes me flow out and onto the page. Maybe we could have live music. Oh, I love live music. What kind of foods do other students like? Maybe we could ask them, see if Kane can provide them. And if Gangle and Zobel are doing art, maybe we could do an art exhibition. Or have them do art to help advertise the stalls. I'm so busy writing down ideas, I almost don't notice as Ragatha comes over with 2 cups of tea, setting one down in front of me. I inhale the smell of the tea. It kind of smells citrusy and floral, with maybe some vanilla in there too. It definitely smells better than the teas I had home, which really smelled like straight sugar or whatever else that had been sitting next to the fridge. I take a moment to enjoy the aroma. Aroma. How do you guys read that? Enjoying the tea, Andy? I nod. It smells really nice. Take a sip. And almost spit it out. That's nowhere near as sweet as the tea I'm used to at home. Still, after a bit, I gulp it down. Wait, it's bad? That's one way to wake up. It's because of overly caffeine. Is something wrong, Andy? She looks concerned. But if I was there, I could drink that. Definitely. It's nothing. Let's talk about the culture fair ideas. I say, pushing my notebook towards her. She reviews each idea, nothing. These are all pretty good ideas. Don't know where we'd get live music, though. I can sing! She reads my idea about doing different food stalls, pointing at the line on the page as she looks up at me. Oh, this is a really good one. If we can ask everyone what their favorite food is, we might be able to get Kane to make us. Okay. She's certainly free with compliments, but I appreciate her positivity. I tried the Earl Grey again. Ugh, still way too bitter for me. No, it's not. I can drink that. Hey, Ragatha? Yes, Andy? Do you have any sugar? Ragatha seems a bit taken aback. Sugar? I nod. Yeah, I'm not used to taking my tea like... I gestured to the still hot Earl Grey. She said, No, I don't need sugar.
this. She pauses a moment before nodding, bringing a sugar bowl over. Sorry, Andy. I take a sugar cube. Then another. Then about 3 more. 5. Hey, Andy, take it easy. You don't want to drown out the taste of the tea with sugar, right? The player actually wants that. No, not the player. That thing. But I don't. I can drink that. If I was there. I really want to be there. Anyway, I disregard her protests, adding a few more before stirring my tea. When it takes on the consistency of warm apple syrup, I take a sip. Just like Mom used to make. Which mom? Oh, you really like sugar, huh? I nod as I eagerly sip my tea. So, do you want to hear my ideas for the culture fair? I nod. Why not? Yeah, just talk. Why are you just nodding that much? Well, I was thinking it might be nice for everyone to pick something to represent for the culture festival. Probably could do a historical presentation on different culture festivals. Gangle and Zobel could maybe represent the best art they did for the culture festival. I nod. What would Jax do? She begins to genuinely think about it. Wasn't he supposed to help Omni? I do seem to remember that. But the idea of Jax helping anyone seems pretty unlikely based on my experiences with him. Maybe we should just hope he doesn't mess things up for anyone else. I nod. So what should we do if everyone presents something? We're supposed to think about that for a few seconds as well. I don't know, Andy. Any ideas? Well, we're planning a festival, so whatever we do, it has to be something that won't interfere with helping everyone plan a future festival. It eventually hits me. What if we MC the presentation? MC? MC? I nod. You know, we can tell people about everyone's presentations, cue them to come on stage, and even talk about how we brought people together. I couldn't get that well, but okay. Take another sip from my thoroughly sweetened tea. There's too much detail. That's a great idea, Andy. More tea? I nod. Pours me another tea, and I empty the rest of the sugar bowl into it. Regatha just gave me a smile as I shall keep after. Oh, no. I'm running out of charge here. Yep, that's better. I'll need to get more sugar before I make tea for you again, Andy. I know that we both love as I drink tea, super sweet tea, yeah. Regatha's special hideaway. Understand why she finds the room so peaceful. No sounds of chaos from the rest of the school. No chance of someone walking in and interrupting the moment. And then Jax goes in and interrupts you. I don't blame Regatha for keeping this place to herself. As the hour creeps on, we're both reluctant to go to class, so we eventually have to. Regatha checks her wacky watch. Whoa, time really flies when you're having fun, huh, Andy? Do we have to head to class already? Regatha nods. They really should, but they won't notice, would they? Just stay here and make. No, never mind. We really should. It'd be a pretty bad class rep if I encouraged you to be late to class, you know. Wouldn't want to make Kane angry, right? I'm sorry. Regatha begins cleaning up the tea set. I'll help her, bringing the now empty sugar bowl over to her basket. I had a lot of fun planning with you today, though, Andy. Me too. Can we do this tonight, too? Taps her wacky watch, checking her planner before clenching her teeth, sucking a bit of air in. Sorry, Andy, I have softball practice tonight. It's kind of the one thing I never let myself skip, you know. I nod. That's too bad. An idea occurs to me as we finish cleaning up and head to homeroom. Wait, Regatha? What's up, Andy? Can I come to your practice? Oh, I don't know, Andy. I'm not that good. You don't want to waste your afternoon doing that, right? No, I mean, I could just bring my notebook and keep brainstorming ideas, and then we can still walk back together, you know? Oh, I mean, if you want to. That'd be okay with me. Cool. It's a deal. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. But I get to, that's really nice of you to say. I guess I'll be the first time I'll have a real audience. But I'm happy You're gonna come out to see me. I'll meet you after school and walk you to the field, okay? I nod. Hooray! I doze off a few times in homeroom, still groggy from waking up so early to meet Ragged and planning Culture Festival. I was happy to get to spend extra time with her, and I'm happy she felt comfortable enough to share a place safe. Helps she seemed a little pensive this morning. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. She's probably right. She's softer than she looks. Right? Yeah. Andy, are you sleeping? Ragged his hand gently shake me. Andy. Sorry, I guess I'm not used to waking up so early. Ragged gives me a half smile before shaking her head. Right, sorry, I guess that's my fault. Before I can reassure her, the bell for lunch rings. Well, I got nothing from that lecture. The thought immediately disappears from my mind as Ragged excitedly tugs on me to get up from my desk. Come on, Andy. We have a lot of work to do. Right. I sluggishly around my eyes before getting on my feet and following Ragged into the hallway. Blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of tired. Alright, we have today and tomorrow to make sure this culture fair goes off without a hitch. She says with an exaggerated smile. So, what do you say? Let's check up on the progress everyone has made so far. And then we can share some of the ideas we came up with this morning. She pumped too tired to take the lead on this, but I'd be lying if I said her enthusiasm wasn't at least a little infectious. Oh, library. We check on Pomni and Jax in the library. Pomni mutters to herself as she sits at a library table, sorting through a few books. We haven't talked to Zubul yet, face to face, like. Hi there, Pomni. Ragged waves as we approach the jester girl. Yes, she is a jester, not a clown.
Oh, hey, guys.
Pomni's voice is filled with a false enthusiasm that doesn't reach her eyes as we approach. We're just here to check up on the process you have made so far for the Culture Festival. I think you and Jax were supposed to find out what a Culture Festival was, right? Definitely one of the weirder tasks Kane gave out. But I wouldn't question his methods. Yeah, you shouldn't. That shouldn't have been too difficult, right? I say, giving her an encore. Blah. Yeah, well, you think so, she says, returning my enthusiasm. The way her voice throws off at the end of the sentence makes me think it won't be as easy as we thought. I can't find any books about anything I need. This library isn't organized in any way that makes sense. I spent all yesterday just taking cells down to find anything relevant. Ragged pauses a moment before responding. Oh, wait, I thought Jax was supposed to be helping you. Where is he? Pomni shrugs.
Your guess is as good as mine. He ditched me on Monday. Said it was a waste of time.
Seriously? Ragged clutches her hair before cutting herself off, having an annoyed sigh that seems to move her entire body. I shouldn't even be surprised. The ragdoll strains her blazer, trying to compose herself again. Well, Pomni, Andy and I were thinking of having everyone representative and working on this week. We were hoping you'd be able to present a historical presentation with what you'd found.
Which is,
She pauses a moment before mumbling out the rest of her sentence.
nothing.
Right. Pomni shakes her head, gathering a few notes.
Don't get me wrong, it sounds like a fun idea. And if I even had a single book on the subject, I could probably put something together, but right now...
No, I understand. You're right. It was silly to even ask. An awkward silence commences. I decide to break the tension. Well, Pomni, we have to check up on Zubul and Genghis process. I guess let us know if there's anything we can do to help you further. Pomni offers us an unamused smile. Well, it's clear Pomni's frustrated at the reason under the loss. I can't help but notice her get a sag a bit as we leave the library, her formerly undefeatable enthusiasm now vented. Hey, Rag, I can't believe Jax would just leave Pomni to sort through the library on her own. She cuts me off before I can reassure her. Personally, I don't find it so difficult to believe, but I understand she is just venting right now. Who
knows what he's even doing right now? Probably trying to mess everything up from the rest of us. She starts reeling herself up. Can you just relax? You're seriously stressing me out. Hey, it's okay. Let's not get ahead of... Oh no, sorry. Hey, it's okay. For now, let's focus on checking on Gangle and Zubul. As far as Jax, you don't have to worry. I'm here. I won't let him mess anything up. I give her a reassuring smile. Ragatha returns my smile with a tired one of her own before nodding. Oh, I'm not saving. Save. Yeah, you're right, Andy. Thanks. We're not beat yet. A little enthusiasm seeps back into her expression. Let's check on Zubul and Gangle. Oh my god, they're so cute. I wish they'd just kiss. Who said that? Entering the art room, Zubul and Gangle are completely engrossed in their own artworks. Hey guys! Ragatha manages to smile in her usual cherry tone as she greets the two. Huh? Oh. Hey, Ragatha, Hannah, Andy, what's up? We're just checking up on your process for the culture fair so far. Ragatha wanders over, peering over Gangle's shoulder. Gangle seems completely unaware. Well, we've been working on posters and promotional stuff for the moment. Yeah, it looked like you guys have been busy. I look over at Ragatha, whose face has gone white at the Gangle's drawing. Oh no, I know what's coming.
Ragatha? Really jumps out of her state, alerting Gangle of her presence.
Ragatha, Andy.
Gangle covers her drawings with her ribbon arms. Though it's much too late as Ragatha has already seen it. That's, an interesting drawing there, Gangle. Are you, hanging that up for the, culture fair? Ragatha's cheeks are now burning red, and Gangle gives her a shy smile before nodding.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I walk over to see what the hubbub is about. Zubul follows me. We all crowd around Gangle as we eye her drawing. What the actual... Oh my god! Wait. No way! No way! Holy shit! A familiar figure with a curvy fingers and now that I take a closer look, it definitely looks like... Is that supposed to be Ragatha? Huh? Her expression goes pale. I mean, I was kind of expecting something, but not that wild, you know? Oh my god. No way. Gangle clutches the drawing protectively.
It's okay if you don't want me to put it up.
Of course don't put it up. What are you even talking about?
Oh, there's little Gangle on the board. Wait a second.
Oh no, you can't see that. Maybe you can.
A little Gangle and there's Zubul.
Anyway.
It's okay if you don't want me to put it up.
Ragatha blushes even more, realizing the drawing was indeed meant to be her. Well, I mean, I just don't know if that's really appropriate for She's Real Love.
So you're saying I can't hang up any of my pinup series?
You have more of them? Gangle asks, her lip quivering, tears breaking at the edges of her eyes. You made a series? Ragatha manages to mask her apparent dismay with false enthusiasm. I can tell, but based on Gangle's excited smile, the latter does not pick up on it. Gangle unreveals sliver. Oh no. Ragatha's face flushes with humiliation at the images. Oh! Well, maybe if they're
Tone down a little bit, she says, shifting uncomfortably in place. But, like, they're all over 18, so I can kind of, like... Double stretches at their chin before jamming in. I don't really see the problem with them. It's mostly tasteful, artistic nudity, you know. Artistic nudity? Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay. Ragged has already flushed face turns a deeper shade of crimson. I don't know if Kane will be okay with, artistic... Wait, what was that? Artistic nudity. She stumbles over her words. They might be a bit much. Sybil rolls their eyes. Who cares what Kane wants? Ragged's lips tighten at Sybil's flippant response. Oh no, she's so cute. I decide to change the subject, trying to tear my eyes away from the Ragged twin up. So, Zubul and Gangle, me and Ragatha were thinking about having you guys present some of your art at the culture fair. But not that once, Gangle, not that once. Maybe talk about the techniques you used and your inspirations for your favorite pieces. Yeah, sure, that sounds easy enough. Zubul agrees easily. But present my art? Like, in front of people? In front of Jax? Yeah, just a few pieces. Nothing too intense, I promise. Gangle looks unsure. I don't know. Ragatha opens her mouth to try and further convince Gangle, but is beaten by Zubul's interjection. How about we get back to you on that? Ragatha looks at me before offering a very smile to Zubul. Sure, I'll check back tomorrow. No pressure, guys. It's supposed to be fun, right? She laughs nervously, but Gangle and Zubul only look on. Yeah. I follow Ragatha out of the art classroom. She looks utterly defeated by the afternoon's events. I barely have any time to ask her about it, though, when the incarnation of trouble itself comes strolling down the hallway. Oh, Jax. The purple bunny makes eye contact with us. His eyes widen for a moment, then he immediately tries to turn down another hallway. Yeah, but Jax isn't already too late. Ragatha has locked on. Jax! She shouts with a voice loud and angry enough to silence the other students in the hallway. There are other students? Or is it like mannequins? The purple bunny stops dead in his tracks before turning his head and batting his eyes at us. Yes. Still dripping in sarcasm, but nonetheless Ragatha marches up to him. You were supposed to research Culture Festival with Pomni in the library. Why haven't you been doing that? Jax looks up, pretending to ponder before shrugging coolly. Now that's easy, because this culture fair thing is dumb, and I didn't want to do it. Ragatha huffs. Oh, so you just leave Pomni to do it all by herself? Hey, I offered Pomni to ditch with me. She didn't take the offer. That's not my fault. He grins back at Ragatha, intentionally needling her. Ugh, do you realize how selfish you sound? Take a step forward, but the argument has already started. Seriously? Selfish, huh? Why do you care so much about this stupid festival? He says, only half joking. Seems like he's getting angry too. Well, obviously, because... He cuts her off before she can get another word out, stepping closer to her. Because it makes you feel important, like you need to be. He throws up his hands in mock surrender. Go ahead, feel important, but don't pretend I'm the one being selfish. I step between them before it can escalate anymore, glaring daggers at the rabbit. He looks down at me before scoffing. Especially now that you've got eye on the fool too. He looks down at me with a smirk. Don't worry, kid. Your damsel's not in distress. Well, I'm 17. He pauses as Ragged helps, searching for the words to defend herself. She came at me, remember? Jax? He rolls his eyes before turning away from us, walking down the hallway and out of sight. We stand in silence for a moment. Ragata's anger quickly finds the red grass. She reverses for 9 before pulling them back to the size of her face. Hey, are you okay? She gives me a tired smile. Yeah, I'm good. The other than I look, remember? She gives me her best happy face, but I'm not convinced. Yeah, I know, but I still have softball practice, remember? She says, changing the subject quickly. I'd almost forget about the softball practice. Yeah. You're still coming, right? She says, a hopeful look in her eyes. Yep. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. So why are you organizing with your team, or... there's no team or anything. What? I mean, sometimes I can get Pomni or Gangle or Zubul to join me. Arcane has us play a pickup game, but it's usually just me out there. You're gonna be the first person I've taken to join me for practice in a long time. In a long time. Sorry to hear that. Don't be. Honestly, I've kind of become used to practicing on my own. It's peaceful. Oh no, she's so me. Sometimes I just stand out there in front of the pitching machine and just practice my swing until my problems feel smaller. Oh no, that's what I do when I just listen to songs, hoping the problems would get solved themselves. Anyway, as far as ways to deal with stress, that isn't the worst. Especially after everything that happened today, it sounds like she might need it. The more I hang out with her, it's hard not to notice how lonely she seems. Well, I really want to go out there and watch you today. Come on, Andy, don't just say stuff like that. You're gonna make me blush. You're already blushing. Well, it's true. I tell her, you don't have to say that, like, there's too much detail in this game. And the only thing I didn't like about it. And who knows, maybe I'll like it so much I join you for practice more often. How does that sound? Well, it would be nice to have someone else out there. She trails off, as long as you're sure that you're not just doing it to make me feel better. I shake my head empathetically. I really want to go over there today. Maybe if I get to a good place and taking my notes, you can show me the ropes. I like that idea. We start heading out and we regular spots. Oh, I forgot I need to change into my uniform. Oh. I want to see her in that freaking uniform. Do you mind meeting me out on the pitch? You remember where it is, right? I nod. She nods back at me, smiling. Good, I'll see you there. As I step out, walk towards the softball field, a sky deep orange, clouds of burst purple. A few moments for the black chest and Raga shows up in her softball uniform. Oh, bro, she looks so good. Hey, Andy. Hope you weren't waiting too long. I know it's a bit chilly. Shake my head, reassuring her. She makes her way out into the field, setting up a pitching machine as she makes conversation. So, how are your classes being going so far? Oh, boring. Ragged loves never seen. Well, you should try to pay attention in them. As your class rep, I'm supposed to be in charge of your academic success. No, you don't. Is that really... like... that kind of schools have that? Like, they are giving you that responsibility? So it would look bad if I didn't encourage you to pay attention in all your classes. Yeah, but I mostly just look forward to hanging out with you. Well, I look forward to that too, but you should still pay attention in class, I'll try. I tease her. I'll try. Alright, Andy. I'm also not set start. You okay in the pledges? I nod, pulling out my notebook and starting to go over our plans. Forget to ask the other students about which foods they want to culture festival either, plus Ragged I need to... Yep. I glance at Ragged scoring on home plate. It literally bent... Alright. Well, maybe this game isn't that bad. Like, whew. It's been already almost 2 hours. Ragged loads each time into the back of the pitching machine. Each one stopping softly against the other. I want to look down at my nose and start trying to make a point, but I can't keep my eyes off of Ragged. Oh my god. Her body, of course, her gleaming aluminum bed, so the uniform with the meatball. With a sharp crack and a metallic ping, the softball goes flying. One hit like that would be impressive, but Ragatha keeps spinning back up her bat, meeting each softball and sending it flying. She finishes a sentence and is already panting. Wow! Oh my god! I like that. Andy, if you're not taking notes, would you mind helping me collect all the softballs? Yay, why not? I'm not getting up from the bed, just collecting the softballs from the outfit. I help her look them again. Second time around, I managed to make a few more notes about the culture festival, but I'm pretty much mesmerized by Ragatha every time I look up from the notebook. She finishes the set by sending a softball sailing over her fence. Hey, Andy. Yeah, I'll get the balls. I say preemptively, happy to help. I noticed you watching me. You want to take a turn? Come on. I bet you can do a pretty good job. Besides, then I can check your notes and see if I have any ideas to offer. Well, it's not like I can tell her I didn't get work done because I can stop looking at her. I'll give it my best shot. Ragatha nods excited. After we load up the machine, she leans against me, putting out there. Oh my god. You gotta kind of stick your butt out. And then you just want to bend up your body and square your shoulders. She reaches up to my shoulders. And don't be so stiff, Andy. Just let yourself move. How about you show me if you practice swing first? I'm not practicing the motion. Right to give me a few more pointers. Before walking over the bridge, a few swings I could go. Good job, Andy. Ready for the machine? I'm not scoring up to the plate. Ready? With a swirling sound, the pitching machine turns down with my eyes leaning forward a bit. Andy, don't lean so far forward. You might get... Are the last words I hear before a softball comes rocketing out of the machine and slams into my head. Alright. I mean... As normal. Andy, the world goes black as I fall backwards. Pain radiating from my eyes like a rain softball hit me. I wake up in an unfamiliar room. Mannequin. Is Andy okay?
Well, they're pretty badly concussed. I don't think they should be going anywhere alone.
Nonsense. Try to stand up and immediately feel woozy. I fall forwards, but they play racket. Just Oof. Andy, be careful. The mannequin rolls his eyes.
Yeah, you should never assume you are in good condition to walk just because you felt okay lying on the bed. But the school is closing soon, Ragatha. Can you take Andy back to the dorms?
Of course.
What is it?
She says, lifting me up and propping one of my arms across her shoulders. Let's get going, okay, Andy? Okay, Ragatha, let's go. Make my way out of the clinic on unsteady legs, living... Alright, I like that. I'm really grateful to be so close to her. She's so warm. Thanks, Ragatha. Don't mention it. Guess this means I won't be seeing you at softball practice in the future, huh? I wouldn't say that. Really? Yeah, I gotta get back up if you get knocked down, right? Say putting on a brave face, but I can't help but suck air as we keep limping towards the dorms. Oh no, that softball hit me pretty hard and I still have a pretty bad headache. Maybe Ragatha could spend the night with you to make sure you're not dying. Take it easy, okay, Andy? She starts helping me up the stairs as we arrive to the dorm building. She leads me down the hallway all the way to my dorm. Yay! She pushes the door open without a second thought, lowering me. Oh, no, wait. That's safe. Lowering me onto my deck. Are you gonna be okay, Andy? Probably. Andy, you need to take this seriously. Even if I'm not okay, it's not like you can stay here with me. I say, remembering how resistant Ragatha has been up until now about curfew. Well, I mean, this is a special case. If If you need me to stick around, I think Kane would understand. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind some more tea. Yeah. Without another word, Ragatha gets up and fetches her tea set. He returns swiftly, bringing me a steaming cup. Cup of tea, spurs, feels and kind of sweet. Suddenly, when I smell apples as I inhale the aroma. The smell's nice. Chamomile tea, it's good for relaxation. Take a sip. What? Sorry, Andy. Haven't had time to restock on sugar. It's okay, I'll manage. My eyelids feel really heavy. Ragatha puts a hand on my shoulder. Thanks, Andy, for everything today. I'll be here tomorrow morning to check on you and take you to the class, okay? Okay, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom? Oh, no. No, well, sorry, I meant thanks, Ragatha. Don't mention it. Sweet dreams, Andy. Then she kisses my forehead and... But that's okay. Oh, she didn't kiss my forehead. I can't fight off sleep any longer as Ragatha flicks off the lights in my room on her way out. Oh no. Day 3 has ended. Now it's Thursday. Wake the next day by knocking on my door. Andy, you ready to go to school today? I get up and immediately lie back down, searing pain coursing through my head. Yeah, give me a... I try again. Ugh. Before I can protest, the door flies open and Ragatha bursts in. Andy, you're still hurt? Oh no, this is all my fault. No, it's not. No, Ragatha, I'm fine. Trying to get up, but the pain is still a bit too much. Wait, but you cannot just feel anything in the Amazing Digital Circus, but maybe it's not working for the dating simulator. You're clearly not fine, she says, lowering my head back onto my pillow. Oh, this is all my fault. If I hadn't asked you to join me for my stupid softball practice. Ragatha, I wanted to join you for falls on deaf ears as Ragatha paces back and forth. You can't go to school like this. Ragatha, come on, I can make it in. I can. Still gritting my teeth as I manage myself. Andy, stop. It's okay, I'll write you a pass for today. You can stay here and I'll take over organizing the culture festival. I don't like the sound of that. Can we at least walk to school together? You want to go to school today? Shake my head. Not really, but I should at least follow up with Nurse Min, right? She paces the room a bit, muttering to herself under her breath and nodding a few times before nodding. Okay, but I'm gonna walk you there myself, okay? I nod. Nose me on my bed, and I get my feet and manage to put my shoes on. Yay! As we head out the door, I lean against her. I can't deny it's nice to have someone warm to lean against during the cold autumn morning. Between the cold and the dull throb in my head, I decide to give it and lean into her. Nosing into her. Oh my god! Andy, you... She gasps. Oh my god! This is so good. You're pretty bold, huh? Yay. Warm. I'm just like... I feel like I'm chatting with the character AI bot right now. I say, unable to put a filter between the thoughts in my head and the words stumbling out of my mouth. She pulls me in a little closer. I wouldn't want you to freeze. She chuckles nervously. Come on, let's get you to Nurse Ming's office. Oh my goodness. Save it. Save it. I forgot to save. I had to save that. We make our way through the entrance to the nurse's office.
Oh, hey, are you doing any better today?
Head hurt. Wait, I just act like I'm drunk or something.
Nurse Ming shakes his head. It may be the time to get Kane involved. But until we can locate him, I'm gonna need to keep Andy under observations and do some brain scans.
Brain scans? I don't know why Kane complains about the school funding so much. It seems like we're loaded. Will they be okay to go to classes? Nurse Ming shrugs.
I don't know. And I don't want to assume anything until the brain scans come back. Wait, my brain is broken because of a softball?
Hey Andy, I'll go ask everyone about their favorite foods and organize the culture festival, okay? Today, okay?
Wait,
Even in my concussed state, I don't feel like that's a good idea. Weren't we supposed to work together on that? Wait, Ragatha, but before I can protest, Nursing eases me onto a bed. I'll be back for lunch, okay? Andy, maybe if you're feeling better, we can eat together. Wait. Before I can stop her, she's off. Ugh, my thoughts start becoming more clear. She must blame herself for my injury. But still, I don't want her running off on her own. We have a lot to do for the Culture Festival. And this is Thursday. Kane gave us 5 days. We have 1 day left. And based on what she told me yesterday, I really need to make sure she doesn't try to shoulder the whole burden of organizing the Culture Festival alone. I felt like we were getting somewhere yesterday, and she was letting me in. But everything about this morning feels like she's shutting me out all over again. Wait, sorry. I let out a frustrated sign as Nurse Ming puts an EEG cap on my head.
Until we know exactly what the damage is, we can't rule out anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, what did it say? Ah! Sorry. I can't focus on myself. I can only remember how guilty Raggedy looked this morning. I can't let her take this all alone. I have to help Ragatha. My always flutter clothes. Kills her fair. Ragatha. I come to Nurse Ming's office. As my vision unblurs, I can see our strange principal.
Kane! You guys are students in Peru! He looks down at me.
Yeah, that's me. Principal Kane.
Me! He does a little flourish in the air, then freezes there, smiling upwards at some indeterminate point for a few seconds.
I break the awkward silence. What are you doing here?
Why? I'm fixing you up.
He smiles down at me with his terrible teeth. Ew. He produces a heavy look blue plastic mallet.
One, and a 1, and a 2.
No, wait!
Eh?
The hammer slams into my head before I can stop him. And yet, just as the hammer connects with my aching hat, suddenly everything goes right.
Oh, that worked.
You weren't even sure what you were doing! Well, mostly right. My thoughts still swim around my head in a disconcerted mess. I hope you guys just read that like that. But I'm at least able to get my bearings and stand up. Thanks, Kane. I'm feeling a lot better.
You really should stay for observation. You shouldn't just assume you're alright without being absolutely true.
I agree, but there's no time for that. I need to find Ragatha and help her with the Culture Festival. Yay! I wandered through the halls. She could be anywhere. Eventually, I make my way to the library. But it's afternoon. She was gonna visit us. Ragatha isn't there, but Pomni is. Maybe Pomni will know where she is. Oh, hey, Andy. She mentions as she looks at me. Do I really look that bad? Hey, Pomni, I was just wondering if you knew where Ragatha was. Are you sure, Andy? That bump on your head looks like no joke. If I don't help her, I can't think of anyone else who will. Andy considers my words for a moment. I guess so, Andy. But to be honest, I haven't seen her all day.
What? Not even in the homeroom?
Pomni shakes her head. That's not like Ragatha.
Wait, no way! She didn't abstract, did she?
I feel like I might know where she is. Thanks, Pomni. Oh, no, wait. Waves me off before stopping me. Oh, and if you do find Ragatha, you can let her know I found the book on culture festivals. So I'll be able to do a little presentation like you guys asked for before. She gives me a small smile. Sorry if I wasn't really helpful yesterday. I return her smile. No worries, I'll definitely let Ragatha know when I found her. Time to leave again before I remember. Oh, Pomni, did you have any snacks or food requests for the festival tomorrow? Pony blinks at me before stretching her cheek. Wait, sandwiches or... What was our favorite? Goose Rose just mentioned that. It wasn't sandwiches. It was... Wait, maybe pretzels or something like that. Yeah, alright. I don't know what they are. I ran out into the hallway. Where was it again? Remember the way, realizing how truly my city school is. Searching around for a bit, familiar open hallway appears onto me. Walk right into the discovery that I got to show me yesterday. She's inside. I can't imagine why she's in here. Gently open the door. Please, no. Hey, Ragatha. She looks up. Oh, I need you. Oh, thank God. She didn't abstract. That doesn't sound too enthusiastic. Still, I take a seat next to her. We sit in silence for a while. Eventually, I decide to make the first move. Are you doing okay? Why does the music like that? Wait a second. Why? She doesn't answer, but she tightens her grip on her own forearms and sort of self-hug. I'm fine, Andy. Really. You should go hang out with everyone else. I'm sure they'd like to be spending time with you right now. What? No! Well, I want to spend time with you right now. Why? She cuts me off. Shouldn't you be more upset with me? I hurt you pretty... You didn't hurt me. I hurt myself, Ragatha, please. And could barely do anything to help. I push back. Is that what's bothering you? I'm not upset at you at all. I actually love you, Ragatha. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. There's something else wrong, isn't there? It's not like you to avoid everyone. I move a little closer. You can talk to me, Ragatha. She has a resigned sign. I don't want to make everyone uncomfortable. Especially not you. I let those words sit in the air between us for a bit before continuing. Well, I do want to talk about it, Ragatha. She looks at me, pain in her eyes. Oh, please. Well, me and the other students, we don't get along. That seems surprising, but I hear her out. Well, not as much as I'd like to. She looks away from me. I want to put a hand on her shoulder, but resist the urge. Me and Jax used to be on better terms, but things changed and got complicated. Kangle has Subul to hang out with, so they're never available either. Even when I tried to get closer to them, they just pulled away. What about Plumney? I mean, even on our first date together, we all made pasta. Ragatha gives me a weak smile. Plumney, for a while, I thought we were gonna be super close, you know? But these days, she just seemed so busy. And Jack's got to be her partner for the culture festival. It's like I'm constantly fighting for her attention. Ragatha withdraws into herself even more, almost curling into a ball. It just gets old, getting left behind by other people, you know? She pauses a moment. It's like everything she said about me was true. Your mother? She... As if Ragatha read my thoughts, she continues. My mom. I knew that. She was... a lot. The words from the 5th episode, was it? Yay! From the 5th episode. I mean, nothing was ever good enough for her, and she'd constantly pick me apart. She'd tell me I wasn't gonna amount to anything. Tears begin to well up in her eyes. No, don't cry! That no one would put up with me. No! Wait, isn't it like the Natsuki scene from the DLC? When she fell asleep. I love Natsuki so much. Like, so much. The tears flow freely, and I lean forward as she rests her head on my shoulder. Oh no, Ragatha, I'm so sorry. It's just so hard, you know. She manages between sobs. Never feeling like you're enough, and no matter how hard you try, you just push people further away. Bro, I know how it is. I really know how it is. It's hard to feel like you're enough when every time you try to get close to someone, they just find someone else. It's okay, Ragatha. Let it all out. Ragatha does let it all out. and all I can do is helplessly hold her as she cries. Her teeth soak through my uniform, and I just hold her as we sit there in one another's embrace. After a while, she pulls away from me. Thanks, Andy. I feel a lot better. She looks up at me. You're a really good listener and a really good friend, Andy. Well, I care about you, Agatha. A lot. And I think you mean a lot to a lot of people around here. I think if everyone knew how lonely you felt, they'd all come together just to try to help you cheer up. You think so, Andy? I nod. Well, maybe not Jax. Yeah, probably not Jax. I don't even know why I told you all these. I just feel like I'm getting really close to you. Is that okay, Andy? Of course, my baby! Of course. She looks up at me. You're my... I feel the same way, Ragatha. Oh my god! I just feel like I'm getting really close to you. Now, I say I feel the same way and I love you. If I say a really good friend, we should stay friends. Ever since the tour, I just can't stop thinking about you. There it is. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I sure helplessly. Well, maybe we don't have to decide what it is. Not right now, at least. Maybe the best thing we can do right now is just focus on being there for each other. At least until we're finished planning the culture festival. She looks up at me with open eyes. Yay! I can agree with that. Sure, we can avoid putting a label on things until we get the culture festival stuff sorted out. God, you're really a sweet Andy. I'm really lucky I have someone like you around. Yes. Oh my god. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so get used to it. And besides, you walked me home after I got a concussion. Only after I put you in front of the pitching machine without putting a helmet. Maybe so, but still. What do you say? Let's finish organizing this festival. Ragged nods in agreement. Oh, and I talked to Palmy earlier. She said she found the presentation for the fair. Really? Yeah, now check the back angle. Zubul wipes her eyes. I couldn't do this without you. Grateful. You don't have to. Takes it and gets on her face, smiling up at me. My escapes of me. It feels like electricity rolling up my arm. I try to hide my excitement. Yay! Oh my god. We entered art classroom once again. We can see there's already twice as much art as the day before. Zubul and Gangle looked like they're all gathering. And all up to start hanging. Hey guys, we're back. Ragged smiles awkwardly. This is amazing. Look at all of this art. Zubul turns to us, arms full with this stack of papers. Thanks, Andy. We step deeper into the room, looking at all the pieces they worked on. Ragged takes notice from their piece from it. Oh, really? I mean, it's still kind of... Alright. Oh, is this the same one? Gangle approaches cautiously, a small smile on her mask.
I took your advice and tried to make it a little more, appropriate. Is it okay?
Ragged has a relieved expression as she nods. Yes, thank you for that, Gangle. Gangle smiles at the reassurance.
And I decided I would present my art with Zubul at the Culture Festival.
With Zubul? Yeah, okay. Ragged and I share a surprised look. Are you sure? I don't want you to do anything that make you uncomfortable, Gangle. Gangle nods.
Public speaking isn't really something I like, but
she smiles up at us shyly.
I wanna contribute just as much as everyone else, even if it's a little scary.
Oh, that's good. I can't help but let out a little sigh of relief. That's one less burden for Ragged and I to deal with.
Besides, I can present my pin-up series.
Maybe you shouldn't do that, Gangle, huh? Gangle smiles up at us surely. Ragged stretches her cheek awkwardly returns the smile. Okay, looks like we both have you down to present tomorrow. Oh, did you guys have any requests for food? Gangle and Zubul look at each other. Google. Pondering my question. You got that? The ship name?
Ramen.
Kebabs.
Oh, alright.
I jot down the request in my notebook before turning to Ragatha. Thanks, guys. You really did a great job. Gangle and Zubul nodded at us appreciatively. Oh, it's already night. We both head out for the day. I looked down on my notes before turning to Ragatha. Hey, it looks like everything is going to plan. I've got the food picks. Everyone is on board to present, and that's left is for us to MC. Ragatha has the relieved sign. I just hope Kane's satisfied with it. She says very rarely.
And I am.
Were you watching us all the time? Kane pops into existence in front of us, as if merely speaking his name summoned him to our location. We both jump at the sudden appearance of our cocky principal.
Congratulations, IND Ragatha. It's you two have put your blood, sweat, and tears in me.
You watched all of that, didn't you?
Making sure the sculpture fair goes off without a hitch. It's a pretty big responsibility to keep all your classmates in check and make sure they stay to tasks, but you two did it.
He gives us a big, exaggerated thumbs up.
Yay! Hooray! And for that, you both get a super duper extra special prize.
We can stay for the night in each other's rooms. He flourishes in the air, confetti popping from seemingly nowhere. A special prize.
That's what I said. For one night only.
Yay! I knew that!
You two get to choose a sparkly new location to spend some much needed time winding down from the week.
As he finishes saying this, his mouth stretches wide open, with a sound like an old fax machine. A piece of paper with a gold emblem of Kane slowly extruded reads certificate of accomplishment. Ragatha and I look at each other. I take the paper. It smells like little cotton candy and is somehow completely dry. On it, along with some words of praises, is the offer to us to go on a location of our choice. That sounds nice.
Any ideas on where you'd like to go on this fine evening?
Kane pushes return to his normal state. Ragatha looks at me. Did you have anything in mind? Not really, you can choose. Ragatha seems surprised. Are you sure? I nod. Yeah, well, okay, how about a fancy restaurant?
Alright. Can do. Get ready to be transported to a fancy scramblesy restaurant.
Wait, is that the restaurant that Kane and Jax ate dinner? Was that a spoiler? Anyway, Kane starts to wave his cane before Ragatha stops him. Oh, but, well, can I get ready first? She gives a fleeting look up at the principal Kane. Ragatha gives me a nervous smile, a blush on her cheeks as she tugs a strand of hair behind her ear. I'd just like to look nice, you know. I nod, backing her up. Yeah, me too.
Right, you two. I'll give you some time to look presentable for your night out. Just give me a holler when you're ready.
But there's nothing more from the school uniform in my closet. Without another word, Kane disappears. Ragatha turns to me excitedly. Oh, wow, we're actually gonna get to go out and dress up and feel, well, kind of normal. She walks ahead of me with excitement quickening her steps.
Is she gonna kiss me?
Wait a second. It's been so long since I've been on a date like this. Her assertion stops me in my tracks. A date? Ragatha starts walking as well, realizing what she just said. Her face heats up. Did I say date? It doesn't have to be a date, it's just, I meant... She fumbles at her words. We both stand there blushing before I stop her. Alright. No, that's okay. It can be a date if you want. I stretch the back of my neck awkwardly. Okay, then it's a date. She gives me a shy smile, making my heart skip again. But I don't think I have anything to wear. I only have a bunch of school uniforms Kane gave me. Like I said. Ragata perks up, grabbing my hand. I'm sure I could probably find something in my closet for you. Come on. She excitedly drags me up to the dorms. Oh my god! Ragata means to find a beautiful dress for herself and get strange in our bathroom before going back to her closet. Oh my god! Wait. I'm straight, guys. I swear, I'm straight. Oh my god. What size are you? Why? Trying to see if I have anything you could wear tonight. What are your measurements? I generally do not know. No, sir, measurements at the top of their heads. Haven't you ever gone to a Formula 1 in your life? I think about it. Maybe my uncle's wedding when I was a kid. Oh my god, she is so cute. She's so cute. I took a photo. Back at the house as she begins searching her room, eventually finding some measuring tape. She lifts my arms up, measuring my shoulders, my chest, and my waist. Gives marking points on her tape and mother numbers herself. Takes back out with a gorgeous red really dress that looks like it's straight out of an 80s prom catalog. No. I need the only thing I have in size. I'll go naked before I wear that. Don't say that. Do not say that. We're at the house again. You're not going to this restaurant in your school uniform. I don't want to look like I walked out of my grandma's prom. Just as Ragged is about to retort, Principal Kane pops into assistance from nowhere.
Oh shoot. Are we ready yet?
Andy doesn't want to wear the outfit I picked out for them. Kane's jaw drops, and he has to spend a moment of picking his eyes out of the floor as he faces it.
Yikes! I don't think anyone would want to wear with that kind of outfit.
Look! Kane agrees.
Kane, why are you even...
Alright.
But she's right, Andy. Your school uniform it's a little lacking.
She taps his skin against my school uniform and the fabric transforms around me. Like some kind of messed up fairy godmother and I'm Cinderella. A perfectly fitted string over the exercise like hers. Yay! Even my Mickey watch is now a studded affair with a gold plated screen.
Chop chop now, young lovers.
Alright.
We have a studio audience to keep engaged.
With another double escape, we're teleported to a bustling French restaurant. And it's not the restaurant that I was thinking of. And that's good. Ragged and I are already seated. In front of us, 2 menus with golden lettering announce the restaurant's name. Le Cogan Heroux. Alright. As I flip open the menu, I realize every entry is in French. Waiter comes by and places a basket with assorted breads in front of us, fancy glass bottle, blah 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 blah. Ragata. Gamigo! Gamigo! Evening, Miss and Matey. Welcome, Miss and Matey. Yay, that's me. Welcome to our fine dining establishment. He speaks in an accent that's definitely not French. Yeah, and I cannot do his accent, unfortunately. Anything to get you started with today. Another waiter bumps our waiter harshly. Oh, I mean, produces a card from his suit pocket. Command ear. Huh? It's like a drunk man from Australia ran over the French language in his Volvo. Not that I would understand any better, even if it were perfect French. In fact, the only 2 French words I know are oi and baguette. So I decided to try and impress Ragged with the only French I know. Oi. Oui. You little mate. I blush. Still such a cool turn gator. Well, we'll need a minute. Yay. Yee. Okay, Ragged and I were in love before admitting. I don't know like any French. Ragged gives me a warm smile. It's okay, I can order for you if you aren't comfortable. You know French? That's super cool. I'm trying to learn Japanese, but I also know Turkish if you wanna know, if you're interested. Guys, I swear I'm straight. I swear I'm straight. I'm not, but it seems kind of lame to ask Ragged to explain the whole menu to me, so I start looking at what's on the menu. Weird things, the menu actually has a word in English on it. Escargot, oh, stupid. No! No! That stupid sauce! It's under starter, so I offered to order it for us. I think I'll get us an appetizer. Okay, Andy, that sounds nice. No. Have you decided on something to order? Not just yet, but let's start with the escargot. Oh, stupid. She knows. Ragged's pupils dilate as her face takes on a 1,000-yard stare. Our waiter takes no notice of her, writing my order down. Sounds good. I'll put that in for ya, mate. Her promptly leaves before Ragged can object. Ragged, you okay? Ragged shakes her head. Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a bad experience with the stupid sauce once. I'm sure I was just in a bad headspace or something. She gives me a fake positive smile. Probably should have asked her before I ordered it, but I really wanted to impress her. I can stand back. We can get something else. I don't know. I say, hands flying up defensively. Ragged shrugs me with a gentle smile. It's okay. I think I might just skip on the appetizer. I shouldn't get that stupid sauce. Look, this guy here is so bold when they're not thinking. I don't want to do that. And after the picture we saw Gangle made, I don't think where this game's going. And it's been already 2.5 hours. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna post this. Alright. Oh, this sounds good. The filter griller bernaise. I'm not realizing I'll probably have to just turn it away there and tell them to give me whatever I got orders. Literally no idea what's... I guess we'll just skip past. I begin this remaining item. Oh, mannequin. Enter meal. Disappearing guy. No way. No way. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do that. I know. I knew this. No. Ragged is stressed. The pink sauce flying across her chest and mouth. No. She threw herself on the... Oh, Indy, you're so funny. She leans across the table towards me. I guess so. Oh no. We're so done. Ragged, are you okay? She rolls over, looking at a mess as she flops over, almost lying on the table. I'm super fine. She sounds drunk. Yeah. How are you, cutie? She grins at me. My thoughts race. This is not a good development. Good? You remember when you said me? First it's louder, she looks at me. And come and asked if you needed the bathroom. Yeah. That was so funny. She's slurring her words. I desperately look around. Our reader catches my panicked glance. You alright, miss? He eyes Ragged, who is now trying to make a snow angel using the table clutch. Oh no. I spent the entire order of stupid sauce on Ragatha. Our waiter gives me a surprised look. That's not good. That's not good, mate. Not remember the waiter staff notices us. NPC, mon dieu! What does that mean? Claps his hands and Kane appears. Oh no. Hello, I've been surrounded. The lady, she has taken enough stupid sauce to tranquilize how you English say the elephant. Huh? I think it would be best if these students were sent back to their dorms. Oh, we were just trying to have fun. She trails off, ragged pats. Kate stretches his chin.
Very well, I guess this adventure's a bust.
We both stand to her room. And the freaking music just stopped. I don't want to do that. Kane claps in his hands as the restaurant disappears around us, leaving us back in Ragged's dorm. My formal wear has been turned into a fine pair of pajamas.
Sorry about that, you two, but I just can't have my students make an embarrassment of themselves in public. It reflects poorly on the school, don't you know?
He winks at me. Why did he wink at me? What did he even just say? It reflects poorly on the school, don't you know? Oh no, okay.
Anyways, you two sleep off your decisions, and I hope you learn a valuable lesson about substance abuse.
Kane, a waiter spilled the sauce on... Before I can finish my thought, Kane disappears. Where's the restaurant? For a second, I think she's gonna burst into tears. No, bursting into laughter. Silly dorm room, you know that restaurant. She turns to me. Andy, here's a kid. Oh fuck. She comes over to me and wraps me in a sloppy hug. Maybe we should... Oh my god. Under her shoulders just to stop her from face planting on the ground. Someone... She bursts her face into my stomach. Ragatha! I'm straight. I swear I'm freaking straight. I am part of her fetus. She releases her embrace around me. We should get together. Go on a date. Wasn't that what we were just trying to do? Yeah, I'd like that. She blushes. Daisy! I'm... You like me? Now seems a good time as any to admit it. She probably won't remember I said tomorrow. Yeah, Ragged, I do. I like you a lot. Even though she's slurring her words and barely able to stand us to blush as I confess my feelings. Well, I think this over putting a finger in my chest. I think you're a cutie. She leans too far forward and I catch her again. Ragatha, let's get you to the bed. But Andy, she looks at my hair, it's beginning to water. If I go to bed, you have to go away. She wraps her arms around me. I don't want you to get away yet. I know, but I don't think you're in a really stable headspace right now. What if we have a pajama party? No, we cannot. My mind flits from one subject to the next like a honeybee attending flowers. Charisma, she grabs a flirty polka dot necklie from her bedside, step in the bathroom, slamming the door, changing into it. I guess we shouldn't do that, Ragatha. Ragatha, please. No. She throws her hands up in the air before walking past me and pulling out a mattress from underneath her bed. You can sleep there, Andy. I step back. This feels kind of weird. Ragatha puts at my petitions. Andy, don't you want to stay for the pajama party? I really want to, girl, but no. Should I even do that? I can keep an eye on Ragatha, but if I don't have to deal with whatever this is. Oh no! Wait a second. What do I do? What if Kane just... Is this game over 18 or... Oh my god. This game was made by me and my husband and non-canon. More information. Usual novel. Legends of AI was used. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait! This kind of... Oh. Should I just... What the... Oh my god, maybe I should just say yes. Oh my god. I don't want to, but I'm scared what could happen. Okay? Let's stop this. Maybe I should just close the freaking game already. Like, oh my god. Okay? I'm ending this video here because this is a lot awkward and I don't want to do this in front of the camera. I mean, not like that. I'll say this one. Like, it's... Alright, let's end this. Okay, everyone. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.